Hi everyone, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me again on my 26th life code. So today we are on number 5, and this one, it is personally my motivational code. Okay, I did not create it, but it is a personal one, very personal to me, because it is basically my motto in life. It is what I use every single day, and till today it is very, very important to me. So the first one, which is my life motto, is if I can see it, then I can have it. I think you've heard me actually mentioning it before previously in my other videos. I love this quote because one of the greatest things which I believe that you could ever have as a motivator is to be able to see whatever it is that you want. If you can't see it, it is so difficult to actually work towards it, or to actually even know what you want. For example, if there's a mansion in your neighborhood and you have never been in any mansion in your entire life, but there's this house, it's a mansion, it's beautiful, you know, the gates, there are security guards, it's electronic, but you have never even entered into such a place, but you see it every single day of your entire life. You see this thing. For me, if that's what I want, it's already a motivator on its own. I mean, I wake up every morning knowing that I can go and look at that thing. And if I can see it, then definitely it means that I can see it. I may not be able to enter into it right now. I may not be able to have it right now, but I can see it. And if I can see it, if you can see it every single day, if you can see that picture every single day, then definitely it is possible. At times you don't really need to know how you're going to get there or the roadmap to it. At times I figured out about life, and that's one thing I'm learning to do right now, as you don't always have to know how you will get there, but at times the most important thing is just to see it. Because when you see it, you start envisioning it, and when you start seeing it, you start trying to look at other ways of how actually you can enter into that nation. Maybe now you start thinking, maybe I can go and speak to the guards, maybe I can go and one day just stand at the gate and ask if I could just take a picture. Maybe I don't know what the maybe is. I don't know what your dream is. I don't know what is it that you're struggling with. But the most important thing is that you're seeing it. This is the most, I think this is why we have this thing behind, what do you call this, mind maps? Is it a mind map? This thing where you collage type of thing. Yeah. So I think that's why we do that, because also it is a motivator so that you can be able to put these pictures down and draft sort of like a plan or a strategy on how you'll be able to get there. But like I said, for me, right now one thing I'm learning is to just see it. Because at times when you try to fill your head up with so many ways and so many things of getting there, you end up actually just confusing yourself and messing things up. It's okay to at times just see it and have it in your head and take a step back and just try to analyze and take it in and breathe it in. And when you start seeing it, even I'm a person of energies, you start also attracting it somehow. You start attracting the people within that field. You start attracting news about whatever it is that you want. You start attracting certain things that can lead you to that thing. So for me, as I said, this is one thing that I always believe in, and it's something that is a life motto for me, that if I can see it, then I can have it. I always say this, I don't know what is it that you want. I don't know how big your dream is. I don't know how bad your situation may be. But never lose seeing that picture in your head. Number 6 is you've got to be hungry. I got this quote from a message I got from, or I was listening to, from Les Brown. And he was talking about how at times the hunger of something can be the only motivator for you to go and get it. Can you imagine a lion in the wilderness? From what I know, lions are so fast. They go after what they want, and they are really determined to get it. I want you to put yourself and to picture yourself as the lion for a moment. I want you to sit down and get into that space of seeing yourself as that lion, and look at everything or anything that you know specifically that you're hungry for, and go after it. The main thing about this is when you're hungry for something, it doesn't matter how bad things may be, or it doesn't matter whether the circumstances may be befitting or not. You'll always be determined to get it. I've never seen a lion sitting down and say that I'm tired. I've never seen a lion seeing a human being or preying on an animal and saying that I'll go for another one, let this one pass. I've never seen that. Maybe you have, but I've never. And I wonder if you and I would become like lions, how our lives would be. I wonder if you and I would become like lions, how determined we would be to go for whatever it is that we want in life, no matter how bad things are in our lives. Les Brown speaks about how when you are hungry, that no one is able to stop you, because he explains it in the matter of saying that when you are hungry, you are the only one who feels that hunger. You are the one who knows how to go to bed hungry and wake up with no bread. You are the only one who knows that pain. And because you know that pain, that should be a determining factor alone for you to be able to go for it. That no matter how bad it is, no matter how many times it's being told it's impossible, you want it. You are that hungry for it. When you are that hungry for it, you must go for it. When you become that lion and you see every single thing passing by, go after it. Become like a lion, and don't look at who's looking or not. Don't look at who's going after it or not. You go for it because you are hungry. I'm saying this because life here is difficult. I always emphasize on this, and it is. But we need to be hungry for whatever it is that we want. That's the only way you can get it. No matter how bad it is, no matter how far-fetched it is, no matter whether no one in your entire country that you may know of has ever done it or not, go for it. Be hungry for it. It is that hunger that will help you to keep on going. It is that hunger that will make you to wake up at 4 a.m. and study when you know of where you come from. It is that hunger for that success and that thing that you want that will push you. You've got to be that hungry. You've got to become like that lion in that wilderness. And look at every opportunity that you think you can get onto and go for it. When you are hungry, you are able to get up whenever you are down or whenever things are bad and you're falling, and get back up again and say that I'm going again and I'm going after this, no matter how many times I may fall. When you are hungry, you are able to wake up and tell every single person who's in your life and tell them that it's impossible. You are able to tell them to say that yes, it might be impossible to you, but it's not to me. When you are hungry, you're able to take those risks which everyone have been telling you about, that if you do, you won't make it because you are that hungry. Be hungry for it. Get up every day and be hungry for it. Wake up every day and be hungry for it. If it means that you have to tell yourself every morning that I'm hungry for it, do it. Words are powerful. They manifest in ways that you could never imagine. Wake up every day and tell yourself that I'm hungry for this. And be hungry. It will give you that determination. It will give you that strength. It will give you that motivation that no one else can, because at times no one else can do it for you. No one else will do it for you. It will give you all those things and more because you are that hungry. You are that lion who's sitting there and it's seeing its food just passing by. And you were crazy enough to go after it. No matter how big, no matter how far, you're able to run after it. No matter how big it may be, you're able to go for it. No matter how impossible it may seem, you're able to go for it because you are that hungry. It is that hunger for me that makes me to wake up every morning and to write even when no one else is seeing what I'm writing. It is that hunger for me that made me to wake up every single day and push myself through school when no one else was believing in me. It is like that hunger that still today it is here, and that helps me and persists me to say that, girl, it does not matter if everyone says it's impossible or if everyone is doing it. It does not matter. The hunger that I have for what I have or what I want pushes me every day. And it's that hunger that will help you to get over those insecurities, because also doing these things, it's not easy. When I started off, I hated being in front of a camera, believe it or not. I did. But it was my hunger for what I want and what I needed to do that got me to overcome some certain insecurities and work on certain things because of my hunger for my dreams. My dreams that are so important to me, my dreams that drive me, my dreams that I know that have been created and purposed for. That hunger, it wakes me up every single day. It helps me to take risks where I never thought that I could take. It has helped me to knock on doors which I never thought would open, and they opened. And I was scared and it was not easy, but I did it. And it's that hunger till today. When I need to work on certain things and I may feel like I'm lazy, it pushes me. When I don't feel like waking up at 6 a.m. in the morning, it pushes me. When it's cold and it's winter and people are sleeping, it pushes me. It is that hunger for what I want, that keeps me going.
Tony Bonnie Sinjay